I think this book bit off a bit more than it could chew in terms of description. And yes, that was an intentional play on words. Hi, I'm Megan, and this is What Big Teeth. What Big Teeth by Rose Szabo is 394 pages and is self-described as a dark and thrilling novel that will invoke themes reminiscent of the Addams Family. If only. So let's dive into why it did not do that. Eleanor Zarin has been estranged from her wild family for years. When she flees boarding school after a horrifying incident, she goes to the only place she thinks is safe, the home she left behind. But when she gets there, she struggles to fit in with her monstrous relatives who prowl the woods around the family estate and read fortunes in the guts of birds. She's been away from home for a long time and now isn't sure that she belongs anywhere. With the death of her grandmother and the family's matriarch, Eleanor finds herself desperately trying to hold the family together. Before her death, her grandmother foretold that Eleanor would be the ruin or salvation of the Zarins, and she is determined to be the latter. However, in order to do that, Eleanor has to do some digging in order to unearth the secrets of her family's past and to find out who and what she really is. This book has a banger of a description. A girl running away from her boarding school because she committed something unspeakable, a wild family that the locals don't want to associate with, family mystery and drama, what a lineup. However, while the book does have an interesting mystery, it doesn't lean into the right beats to make it truly great. It claims that it's like the Addams Family, but the Addams, while weird, loved each other, and you were never quite sure if they were magical or just eccentric. That's what made them endearing and interesting. The Zarins are full of contention and can't trust each other. Also, you know that they're magical. There is a mystery in the book, but it takes a lot of unnecessary time getting there. I would have liked to learn more about her grandfather's home country where the people didn't speak, or why her mother lives in a bathtub, or any of the other small but interesting things that happen in the book, but aren't emphasized. But maybe that's why they're magical, because they aren't focused on. But then that just leaves us with Eleanor, who is a decidedly unlikable character. And to read about someone who is that unlikable for 400 pages is a lot. However, despite the reasons for What Big Teeth not being great, it does bring up some interesting points about love and what it means to be in a relationship, particularly about how it talks about extramarital affairs, queer relationships, and that being with someone doesn't mean every part of them belongs to you. Overall, I give What Big Teeth 3.6 stars. Everything about it was good except the execution.